Verbal. All right.
You know, rioters and people who are protesting like to call the government dumb and do things thinking that they're not going to get in trouble. In this video, let's take a look at some protesters that are regretting the fact that they went up against the government, the toughest group. Because at the end of the day, man, you do crimes, it is what it is. You're going to pay the crime or you're going to do the time. What do they say? Let's take a look at this video.
Enjoying yourself?
You know,
Damn
covering
right.
everything.
Nothing better to do?
Honor your oath. How about honor your oath, bitch? How about that? Honor your oath. Oh, there you go.
He's supposed to get lost. He's supposed to get lost. This guy goes to jail. He goes to jail. Let's go. Put your hands behind your back.
And look at that. The whole team went up against that one guy talking shit. Now what is he going to do?
My camera, bro.
Big foul. Big foul. He go to jail. The fucking party's over, asshole. Make sure he's breathing.
Got to give them credit. Make sure he's breathing. Making sure the guy stays alive the whole time. Nothing menacing. Just putting down or quieting down the menace.
Run your mouth to me. Now you're on your face.
You broke my glasses, bro. Yeah, you're fighting us.
You should have left hours ago and get a job. Punk ass. Now you go to jail. Let's go.
Name the bad number. Name
You're such a big man putting a girl, a fucking 5'2" girl, 120. Don't touch me like that. Don't touch.
See, that looks like a Karen that just spends half of her life complaining about everything. Nothing is fair. Nothing is right. So let's go.
Like that. I'm not even doing enough to protect you. You're not fucking saying anything.
Let me just be clear. We are looking at hundreds of people. We have video, we have FBI collecting video, we are collecting body cam, we're collecting social media, we're collecting everything. And we're going to take our time. We're going to identify people. They think the mask is saving them. It's not saving them.
These folks, and your photographer just gave us a great shot of the box that was left behind, which showed the brand of mask. I mean, it's not the kind of thing, thank you for seeing this there. It looks like a bionic shield.
You know, and they say stuff like somebody's paying for this. Somebody's funding these protesters or these criminals. And look at that. Clearly somebody is, but they don't play this on regular stream or regular media. You know, the main networks don't talk about it. Look at that stuff. You can make a clear assumption that somebody bought all of this for the protesters.
Today we executed a search warrant on the individual who was seen earlier this week distributing face shields to suspected rioters down in Los Angeles. It appears they're well orchestrated and coordinated and well funded. So we want to understand who these people are and where this organization is coming from. And today was one of those first arrests, the key arrests that we did.
Yep. Look at that. ICE tracked and later arrested a rioter who punched the Border Patrol agent over the weekend in LA. The man took a swing at a Border Patrol agent. I mean, what can be said about that? Somebody needs to arrest that man, right? You're hitting officials. Insane.
Check this baby.
Hey, you can come over here. Okay.
2 cars. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know,
You know, it's a different fight when they got guns trained at your face and you don't know what's going to happen next. And all you can do is raise your hands. Come on now. By the way, if you're still watching the video, remember to give it a thumbs up. My name is Noel. Over here at Verbal on Life. Trying to make videos and keep going. I've been out for a while dealing with life. But now let me try to get back on this. That was what it's for. I had it, dude. There's people. It's on the news. It's on the news. Take the video of me if you want. You guys are gonna pay for shit. I hope you know. Look at the protesters. Throwing time. Yeah, there you go. You can't throw things. Like, what kind of a job is that? You're doing your job and somebody throws something at you. That's insane. So the man getting arrested, come on out. He's probably illegal. Who doesn't care getting deported? Boom, slow motion, he hit somebody. And that looks like a regular guy type, not even a cop. That guy's tall. Whoa.
A large crowd quickly gathered to protest what they thought was an enforcement on undocumented immigrants. Now, a woman who was arrested protesting that day is shedding new light on what agents were really looking for. 27-year-old Isabel Lopez has been indicted on 4 counts, including obstructing, impeding, resisting, and assaulting officers. Authorities say that Lopez punched an FBI agent in the head, kicked and shoved other federal agents, and even threw a softball at the back of a Hennepin County deputy. And what Lopez and others thought was an ICE raid was actually part of a criminal investigation, one that yielded 900 pounds of methamphetamine. Multiple federal agencies executed search warrants at a number of locations. They are all...
You know, women could try to take advantage and just say that they're a little bit crazy. So you cannot really hit them as hard as you would another man. So this particular woman punching police officers and throwing things can't really run with that excuse of, I'm just crazy.
All connected to an investigation into drug trafficking, human trafficking, and money laundering. Officials say they recovered 900 pounds of meth from a Burnsville storage shed worth $22 to $25 million. Agents also seized gold-plated guns and portraits of Al Pacino's character from the movie Scarface. Lopez made an initial appearance in U.S. District Court. Remember, these are federal charges, and authorities say she will remain in custody pending a detention hearing.
So you can see there some of these demonstrators being taken away by Chicago PD.
The rules are different when it's a cop. So it's not federal agents. It's not Trump and his team. It's just the local police officers taking care of things, man. Shout out to the cops. You know, that's crazy, fighting a group of people that have rules to the game, but yet you don't have rules. All you know is that if you see them coming, you raise your hands, and they might leave you alone. They might leave you alone, and you just see the other guy getting ruined, getting destroyed and handcuffed and taken away. Man, this is like a real life movie. All right.
They have weapons of all kinds. We arrested a number of people last night for curfew violations. I think 14, and 3 out of the 14 were armed with weapons, handguns. And so when you look at that, what appears to be one thing is something very different. We've seen in those backpacks that they'll have hammers, they'll break up curbstones and concrete bollards, break up into smaller pieces, which they'll then throw at police. They put them in backpacks and walk around like that. I've seen somebody today walking around with golf balls in a backpack. So all sorts of weapons, all very potentially dangerous. We've seen commercial grade fireworks being fired at our people with shrapnel being put in, from what I'm told.
It's like they chose to use one guy to go in and take one for the team. That's crazy. We need somebody, one of you guys, to be the crazy one and just go scorch earth up against the cops. And it's crazy when you have over 10 cops on you telling you to shut up and sit down. You're under arrest. Man, I would hate to be that guy taking it for the team.
One we are looking into about who is funding these insurrectionists and these rioters and these protesters and these illegal criminals. And I have updates for you on the numbers, by the way. Since June 6th, there have been 330 illegal aliens that have been arrested as part of these riots in Los Angeles.
Please, with the word, come to the door.
Whoa. That's the worst case scenario. This is like a nightmare. In Spanish.
But you can if you could just move out the way. How is this a peaceful protest if there's nothing to do? No, it's not. How do you feel about stopping a black woman from going to work?
Oh no, not work. I care so much.
So you don't care about stopping black people from going to work? Look at this line that you guys are causing. I'm not causing no problems. I'm not trying to. We're just trying to leave.
What's so funny? What's so funny that you're fucking laughing? It's funny that they're taking our fucking families. That's funny to you?
There's people dying out there because we're here.
Listen to the common sense. Why didn't you stop and think about what he just said? Come on now.
People dying out there.
As
long as you feel okay.
I can't believe he just said, as long as you feel okay. So it's about feelings. What about facts or reality of things? You sort of have to ignore your feelings, man. And eat that one and shut up and move.
So you know what that even means? Yes, bitch, I'm in college. Explain it to me. Affiliate state. How do you think you know where the fuck we are? Why do you think that America is so fucked? Explain me the definition. The definition is expanding your territory all the way from other places, either economically, either militarily. No, the definition. I got fucking dead. You want to read a book? I'll give you like 40 books right fucking now.
Hey, shout out to that guy for even talking, for even trying with that maniac. Look at his Austin is playing with fire. What are we doing? Well, my internet sucks. I'm gonna have to go fix my internet before I can continue. So let me just pause the audio of the video. So that particular individual looks like a girl or is walking like a girl. So just by looking at her walk, it's either a guy walking like a girl or an actual female. Walking around with a lighter. As soon as you walk around with a lighter, you're an arsonist. Or you should be smoking a cigarette or something. All right, my internet sucks. It's crazy when you got the cops coming at you. Who's going to be the brave one to take one for the team and go full scorched earth against the cop? All you need is one guy. Everybody else steps back and says, whoa, he is getting screwed. Don't do that to him. Don't stop. But that's what they yell from far away. Nobody gets anywhere close because nobody wants that hit. You know how it is. Nobody wants to take a hit. All right, that's enough with the video. So if you're still watching, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I haven't been on in a while. I'm dealing with my relationships, going through a divorce. And in going through a divorce, man, you really got to find a good lawyer to represent you. My lawyer is a pushover. The man does not know how to fight or how to put up a fight. Or maybe he does and just doesn't want to put up a fight. Figure, I paid him $2,500. And if the lawyer feels that's not enough to put up a fight, now we're going to get another lawyer for $5,000. And that first lawyer, I don't know, maybe report him to the Bar Association, find out why he's not fighting on my behalf. Yeah. That's the best way to fight, I guess, legally. And the thing we're fighting with legally is that the law is slow unless you got money to speed things up. And how do you get things to speed up with money? Is you pay your lawyer to submit the proper court actions that'll get things done in 72 hours, right? The least you pay, the longer it's going to take. Now, I need to speed things up. With that said, I'm trying to set up my camera. Right? You know, this would be the best thing because this is the best camera on earth. Right? Okay, I got a model on here. And I went ahead and I married a model. Worst thing I could have done, but not really, because it's an honest model who told me the only reason she went forward with the marriage was because I was a man with money. And now money gone. So now what? Relationship is gone? I don't think so. All right, let me try to fix my computer and see if I can get it fixed. And I want to bring you guys back updates as to what's going on in the riot. Who is going to be the brave foot soldier protester to take one for the team and go all in with the cops? Always one guy who makes an example of himself. Everybody else just steps back and watch and complain. That's so messed up. All they do is complain, but nobody gets anywhere near the police officer because you don't want that on your record. Not only that, but you don't want the experience of people beating you up. Truly awful experience. All right, let me go see if I can fix this camera and fix this video. Be right back. See you guys in the next one. Peace.